off Rolling Thunder without any shame whatsoever. So anyway, as you can see, this is the Japanese version. It's the Famicom cart. I've stuck it into the Famicom port, and am playing it. That is one of the nice things about the NT, is it does have both of those ports. If you get an RGB modded NES or an RGB modded Famicom, you have to either get an adapter to play games from the other region because of the different pinouts and the different cartridge shapes, or else just get a second system. So having that all in one is nice. The analog also has the ability to plug into a Famicom disk system. It fits nicely underneath. I don't have one of those yet, but I will definitely be picking one of those up in Tokyo when I go to Tokyo Game Show. And did my stream cut out? No? Huh, alright. Well, it says I have 2 viewers, so that's exciting. Anyway, I'm going to assume that's just a visual error. And jump into Codename Viper. Okay, so apparently when I switched over to the other cartridge, it caused the stream to cut out, so that's really lame. Not cool. Okay, let's have the chatty chat. Blah blah blah, I'm Big Boss, I'm Snake. Alright, so let's go mess up South America. This is very much of a game of the early 90s. Nancy Reagan and what's-his-face, the dude whose name was on the NARC cabinet. Hey, that's a different character than was in the attract mode. That's interesting. So this is a faster-paced Rolling Thunder. You duck indoors to rescue hostages, to collect ammunition. You can take 2 hits from bad guys, or 1 hit from a gun. There are different characters with different abilities. Those dudes get knocked back when you shoot them. These guys just die. It's all pretty straightforward. Okay, so we're back with, looks like 50 people, so I lost like 20 people while we were blanking out. So maybe in the future I should just use an EverDrive, and even though I go for authenticity, it doesn't do much good if switching carts causes that kind of problem. Alright, so now I have a submachine gun, and that's awesome. Come on, dude, jump. There you go. Actually, there's not really that much reason to use the submachine gun in this game, because, maybe later on, but for the most part, nice try. These guys only take 1 or 2 hits, so... Alright, I think the purple guy shoots at me, if I'm not mistaken. Come on down. Come on. Oh. I'm a little out of practice with this one, and it's back to the beginning. That's very exciting. So, anyway, the reason the stream cut out is because I switched cartridges, turned off the analog in the process, and my capture device did not like that. So sorry about that. I was going to play a copy of Seirei Densetsu Lickle, which is known in America as The Adventures, or no, it's just called Little Samson, not The Adventures of Little Ralph. Wrong game, wrong system. Anyway, but since I couldn't get that to work, we had to settle for Dead Fox, aka Rolling Thunder's clone Codename Viper. Whoa! This is, in case you didn't see the title screen, this is the Japanese version of the game, just to show off the Famicom functionality of the system. It doesn't really make a difference. As far as I know, there are no real regional differences besides different dialogue, and the story is about as light and incidental as it gets. But, you know, it is fun to see a Japanese game developer take on America's war on drugs. kind of a weird little artifact of the times. Come and get me, dudes. Oh. I was feeling so proud of myself, too. Alright, so anyway, we're invading some South American village full of frogmen and guys with berets and machine guns, and it's all in the name of the war on drugs. I know nothing of international sovereignty. What are you talking about? So yeah, I definitely feel a difference, on this game versus playing it on a different system or an emulator, because it's really fast-paced, and some of these... Never mind. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm terrible. I don't really want to show off this game anymore because it's not the kind of thing I can play well while I'm talking, or possibly ever. I do remember beating it once upon a time back in the day. So I'm going to switch off the system and hopefully change out a cartridge fast enough that it won't cut off the stream. But if it does cut off, I apologize, and I promise to come back as quickly as possible. So bear with me. It's going to take just 1 second. I'm going to clean the contacts on this cartridge and see if we can play this game that was pretty heavily requested by people on Twitter, so hopefully no one will be disappointed by the choice. And I can't just stick the other cartridge in because it says it's really bad to put 2 cartridges in at once. I don't know why, but I'm going to take them at their word. This is a very expensive system to just go messing up willy-nilly. Alright, here we go.